Hi. Excuse me. Hello. Let me get this shared out. Sprinkled out. Okay. First, I have to find me live before I can do that. Might need to update my page. This is such a bizarre time for me to go live. Usually I'm live in the middle of the night. I don't know what to think that I'm doing this in the afternoon, but when you're going to be doing it every single day, you might decide to do it at different times rather than always in the middle of the night. Okay, my computer's being a little bit slow in actually finding the video, but we'll see here. This is not the time to start having internet issues. Come on, darling. Well, while I'm waiting, okay, there it is. It finally booted up there. Oh, somebody's like doing something. Not sure what the deal is here. Yay, there I am. Let me share this out. My apologies. I'm always a little bit slow at this, but not like I am right in this moment. What's acting like my signal is, hey, I see someone is here. Say hello and tell me where you're coming in from so I can say hello back to you. This light is going to drive me bonkers here. I'm going to turn it that way so I don't have a glare. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than I've done in the past. So it's going to, I guess it's going to take me a minute here. In case you're brand new, my name is Jana Zerker, and I am that Chalky Gal, an independent designer with Couture. And I am just trying really hard, struggling here to get this to cooperate. I was on with tech with my cell phone for quite some time this afternoon already tonight, or this afternoon. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now that I haven't really, I seriously, I haven't been to sleep yet. I did get a couple of hours to sleep. So, all right, I've got to share it out to a couple of places. And let's see who is on here. Samantha, what am I making? Well, I am making, let me get this where I can see my comments here. Can't see it there. I have a sign that I'm making, and it's about fishing and love and all sorts of things, but I'm doing this, and you're in East Texas. Hey girl, I am from the Dallas area originally, and I love East Texas. Are you out towards Greensville or Greensville? No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Greensville's. Gosh, it's been so long. Oh my gosh. Are you out that way? Or Tyler? Tyler's like one of my most favorite places to go. I used to love going to Tyler State Park. Okay. There we are. All right. I just need to click on it so that I can see comments, because I can't see them there with my trifocals. I grew up in the Carrollton Farmers Market. Nacogdoches, oh, that's so beautiful. I've only been in that area once. or in that city once, I should say, because area I've been there a lot. Okay, I haven't a clue why I cannot see the comment. Ooh, now you can hear me. You're hearing two of me. There we go. We have it fixed now. We are in business. All right. So I am Jana Zerker, and I'm in Kansas. I need to look over here, not up there for the comments, or y'all be looking at my nose. And as I'm telling Samantha here, I'm actually from about a couple of hours. Up in Carrollton and Farmers Branch, went to school at R.L. Turner there. And so anyhow, did a lot of camping out her way. So what I have here is a cabinet door that I got very inexpensively at the Habitat Restore in Wichita. And let me move this other way because it's going to like make me feel like I need to talk to them. And we'll talk to them a little bit later. And I've already put a very quick coat. In fact, this is still a little bit cold, like maybe it should dry a little bit more. But I've already put a quick slapping on of some chalk paste. And so now I wanted to put in a little bit more depth with, I'm going to use this Waverly chalk paste in the moss. And this is like my, sort of kind of like my favorite color right now. Let me give me I'm just going to get a little bit in here to make it easier to grab. And I'm just going to dry brush this on. And I'm going to dab that off. I meant to bring, oh, there's something right there. I'm going to dry my brush off because I don't want it to be super full when I start brushing it on. And this is just an old crabby old brush that I've used numerous times and stained. So I think I'm going to start right here, like, yeah, because I got a lot of it off there. So I'm just going to, I think I got too much off now. Just want to do a little bit down the sides here. I want this to be very, very dry because I don't want to wait for it to dry before we do our Couture transfer. Miss Bonnie, how are you? Another Texan on with us today. Grab a little bit more here. And I'm going to come just in here on the inside, just to give it a little bit more depth going in. Not really paying a whole lot of attention to detail. Oops, I should have blotted my brush before I did that. The lighting is really messing with me. It's very overcast outside here. In fact, we had a little bit of snow a little bit ago. What kind of weather are you guys having? And it was like, it looked like little bitty styrofoam balls coming down. It did not look like, there we go. It was not a wet snow for sure. Like you could blow it and it would like blow off. Okay, so here in the center, I really want it super, well, look at that. I need to, my words need to, or my actions need to follow my words here. I wanted that to be very, very subtle, and it ended up not being. All right, I think that that is good enough. And I'm going to take a little bit of a hair dryer to it, just to make sure that I've got this sort of dry, because I'm going to go back in and I'm not going to sand it, but I do something that's similar to sanding. This is pretty dry here already. That's what I love about working with anything chalk related, because it dries quickly and you can do your projects very quickly. Oh, you guys are supposed to get some weather. I didn't realize that. It's already pretty darn cold here. I think it was in the 20s today when I looked at my phone last. I think that's going to work. All right, so if this is your first time, let's see, how do I want to word this? If this is your first time first time to watch a Couture tutorial, would you put a 1 in the comments there? Hey, we have some new people jumping on. Say hey, let me know you're here so I can say hey back to you. So 48 in Dallas. I would take 48. It was 75 or 76 here just this weekend. It's like, this is just too crazy. The weather is like, she needs some Prozac or something. I don't know. Do they even prescribe Prozac anymore? All right, so Couture. Couture is the company I'm with. And like I said, I'm an independent designer with them. And this is one of our reusable transfers. And this is brand new out of the package, as you can see here. And what is chalk paste? Chalk paste is not a paint. It is a medium that you can use to work with our reusable transfers here. I almost stumbled and called them stencils, and they're not, because they can be used more than once. They're not like the ones that you make with your Cricut or your Silhouette. These are a lot more intricate, and I'll show you here in a second about them, the Silkscreen. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do with a brand new transfer is I'm going to write the name of the, I don't know, I'm going to put fish on it for right now because I can't remember the name of the transfer. All right, so I put it on the back so that I can remember that this is the back side of the carrier, because I want to, this side is a lot more slick and shiny, and so that's the side that you want to put this transfer back on. So I'm going to put it on my cloth here to fuzz it. Oh, really? That's cool. Hey, Jordan. What's up, my friend? So I have it here. I'm sorry. I'm not one to be able to multitask. I am putting this onto my fuzzing cloth. And the reason I'm doing that is because the back of this is adhesive, and I want to pull some of that stickiness off of it, so that whenever I go to pull it off of my surface after I've chalked it, I don't want it to stick so badly that I have to like severely pull it, because it'll stretch. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to get to here, because it will stretch. Now, before you guys came on, I painted this very quickly in like 15 minutes from, that's great. About 15 minutes putting the chalk paint on there, chalk type paint. And I actually make my own by using either acrylic paint or acrylic, or what's the other one? Acrylic, oh, latex, sorry, latex paint, and adding a mixture of calcium carbonate into it. And you can find recipes on how to make your own chalk paste and make it so much less expensive than what you would pay when you're purchasing it retail. Now, chalk paint is not the same thing as our chalk paste, and you'll get to see that. What I'm doing is I'm feeling through here to make sure I don't have any bubbles underneath my screen. Oh, I'm going to hold it up so that you could see. In the blank pieces, in right here, this is not blank. There is mesh there. And so we're going to be squeegeeing on some paste. And I'm using a brand new color that I do not know the name of. And I think it's sort of a blue color. I got it at Leadership. I guess it was a color that was just for the Leadership attendees. This looks a little blue. That'll be interesting with the moss that we'll see. So I just need to mix this up slightly. Oh, I love opening up a brand new jar of paste. So I'm just mixing it up to make it a little bit creamy there. And my cat's having a seizure or something over there, or just being her goofy self. Okay, so I'm using this multi-tool to stir it up. I love these. I'm just scraping it back in there. And now I'm going to, I'm sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud for you. We're going to use one of our largest squeegee here, which I love. And I don't use it too often. I guess I forget that I have it. So I'm just going to load up some paste here in some different places and then I'm going to, actually, I prefer to go ahead and add some to the back of my when I'm using this large squeegee, I like to add some to it so it doesn't drag. And so we're just going to take and bring this down. And I'm working towards covering the screen part. I didn't put enough on here. Making sure I get all the screen parts covered. I'm having problems with the lighting here, so you can't tell what I've gotten and what I haven't gotten. I thought it would be a good thing to turn this other little light on over here since it's overcast, but all it's seeming to do is blind me. All right, sorry. You can't see it when it's up like that. Ooh, I see a spot I missed. And now I'm squeegeeing it off. Turn this back around like this. And actually, normally, well, I can do that. Never mind. I'm talking to myself now, huh? So, if this, I think I said this before, but if this is your first time watching a Chalk Couture tutorial, if you put a 1 in the comments, I would love to know how many of you have never seen the company. Now, I may have gone over my little edge right here, not paying attention. All right, when you remove your transfer, you want to, you don't want to pull from the corners. You want to pull top to bottom or left to right or right to left. And pull this off. Just like that. And then normally I would pull this off and set it into a water bath, but I did not set one up this time. There we go. So now I have a very quick, easy project that I've completed, and I can choose to seal this, or I can leave it as it is. So, oh my goodness, I just saw somebody online that's also live. So that's all I'm going to do today is this one project. I'm going to be going live every day this month. I've been in a challenge with my upline, my sponsor, and I was, hey Holly, thank you Samantha. but then also I've challenged my team to do the same thing, except I just asked them to do 3 times a week instead of every single day. So our team's doing Queen of Facebook Lives. So this is day 4 for me that I've gone live to do a different project, and I hope not to miss any after this. Oh, thank you for the hearts and into everything there. Couture is a direct sales company, and if you would like more information about how it all works and all the ways that you can run your business, put the let's see, what word, put join in the hashtag, or just hashtag join, or just join in the comments. It doesn't mean that you're joining, it means that you want some more information about it. Also, I have a group called Chalky Gals. It's my very important friends group. A lot of people call theirs the VIP group, but when you come into our little circle, you are a friend. You're not just a people, you're a friend. So if you'd like to join or be let... Oh, thank you, Samantha. Gosh, I really appreciate that. Yeah. Anytime you can follow or give a thumbs up that you like the video or whatever, that really helps a lot. If you would like to get into our VIF group, that's where I do offer special little incentives and gifts and whatever in there. Maybe you might get a special deal. I can only do that behind, behind closed doors. So that's the group where we do that. So just put VIF in the comments and I will get you a link to join there. Trying to think if there's anything else. I'm really bad about remembering to say, oh, please do this, please do that. So maybe I got it all covered this time. Thanks so much for joining. Remember, I'm that Chalky Gal on all social media, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, maybe. Y'all take care. Thank you. Bye. I can't reach it.